coordinators Davis Merritt and Devon Brown. We'll just open it up for questions.
I guess for both of y'all, just to start now, I just wanted to talk about how excited you are to be elevated into this role for the team?
You know, man, I'm fired up for this opportunity, man. Been here. I was working with Davis Merritt, been knowing him since 2017. He was a coach and I was a player, man. So understanding what he believed in, what we believe in, been around programs we won together, man. So just kind of getting this leadership role been exciting for me with this staff, with this group, man. So I'm fired up and just keep this thing rolling.
Well, just like Vaughn said, known each other since 2017, you know, being at FAU together. We have a phenomenal defensive staff with Coach Collie James, you know, Coach Jimmy Lindsay, Coach Jason Morton, you know, and then, like I said, me and Vaughn having that continuity. It's been really fun. You know, really excited about the spring.
Coach Summers kind of established a tradition of really being, I don't want to say gambling, but definitely on the edge kind of defense that's going to go for those turnovers and try and make some impact plays. Does that continue with you guys, or you have your own way of doing things?
I mean, the name of the game is turnovers now, right? We're going to be disciplined. We're going to be fast. We're going to be together. We're going to be tough. But the name of the game is turnovers, man. So we're just going to go after the ball, but we just going to be disciplined, man. We're going to do the right things in the right moments and just play team football.
Agreed. Like what Vaughn was saying, scheme is scheme, right? But that is something you always got to talk about: the ball. Punch out, knock out, break out. You got to find a way to get the ball back to the offense. Coach Bowie's going to put some points on the board for us, so we got to get him back the ball.
You know, for you guys with the change in the roster, how has that been for you going out and recruiting and learning these new faces this offseason?
It's been fun for me. You know, a bunch of new faces in there. You know, like Coach said, almost 50 new guys in the room. You know, front to back. You know, entirely new D line. A lot of new faces, you know, young guys, linebacker, secondary too. So it's just fun. That's the best thing about defense. You get 11 guys playing, you know, fast physical together, like Vaughn said. You know, all in one goal, get those guys off the field. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. I mean, it been like that, especially in the back end, man. Just getting new guys, new transfers in. So fired up about those guys, man, and just bringing in new pieces, right, to do it the right way. And we're gonna play the best 22 guys we can play. You know what I mean? So out there, going after the ball, playing fast, playing together, man. So fired up about this new group.
Seems like just a quick glance at the spring roster. I know there's more guys coming in, especially the incoming freshmen that aren't here. But it seems like defensively you guys are a little bit better off with returning experience. Because you played a lot of guys last year, a lot of young guys, and some of them are back. Would you agree with that? Is that where you guys are at?
Go ahead, Papa.
Yes and no. I mean, look at the D line. All those guys left, you know, but we got a lot of really new pieces. Now, we've been in shorts and walkthroughs, so we don't know what that looks like. But, you know, we do believe in playing a lot of players, right? You can't, in today's football, where the teams go fast, go slow, you can't just have guys out there playing 80 snaps at a time. So we believe in rolling those guys. So I think those young guys that did get reps last year, you know, what does that look like? What's their new role, you know, both from a leadership standpoint and, you know, more playing time. So it'd be great to see what they look like in the spring.
Playing time, well, I think we brought a little bit of back, but production, I think we lost a lot of production. I mean, these guys came here, bought in. I think these guys love each other, playing for each other, man. So we got a group that's going to buy into the system and the standard to our team, you always feel good about that, you know what I mean? So I thought last year the guys bought in, the standard was there, so feeling good about it.
You know, being in a co-defensive coordinator role, how defined are your roles for each other, or is that kind of a fluid thing that's going to change throughout the season?
I would say it's pretty fluid. I mean, like I said, I've known Vaughn for forever, so neither one of us are ego guys, so bounce ideas off each other. And then also, you know, we try to do as a whole defensive staff, you know, with Coach Lindsay and the experience that he has, you know, Coach Martin and Coach Collie James too. So just kind of all being in there together, you know, bouncing ideas off each other. And like I said, scheme is scheme. You can play chords, you can play single high, whatever it is, bring pressure, but all being on the same page, it's been really good working together.
Yeah, I mean, I think the name of the game is go 1-0, man. So that's our plan. That's our goal. So we're going to put the coaches and the players in the best spots to win, man. You know, so I'm fired up about that, man. And we're going to go out there, spring ball, fall camp, and we're going to compete with everybody and get better as coaches.
What's top of the list for this spring session to accomplish for you guys? What was the main thing that you need to get done over these 15 practices?
I would say the players, right? Getting to know each other, man. Getting to know our stories, man. You got a bunch of new players on defense, right? So we're going to play harder for each other, right, when we know each other, right? So as coaches, so every coach told their story, every player told their story. So getting to know each other off the field, right, then you're going to play harder for each other on the field.
And then once you kind of get that part down, it's just a base understanding of the defense. So that way as you roll into summer, roll into fall camp, roll into the season, if you have a good BROS or base knowledge of what you are, you can go into the farther algebra 2.0, if you will, versus hey, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I got to understand the base concepts and be able to go play from there.
You guys have both been here for a couple of years now. To see Coach Helton get extended and continue that continuity of this program, how exciting is that, going forward to build up under you?
I mean, it's always a good feeling. Coach Helton's a winning coach. Even when I was a player at FAU, WKU always won here, man. So I see the vision that Coach has for this program, and we're going to continue to bring in really, really good high school players here. So when the coach signed an extension like that, man, players want to come here, man. So we always been a big Porter team. We're going to continue to bring in pieces that we need, but we also going to go after really good high school players and let those guys know that they could come here and play early, right? Play early, win a lot of ball games, and not just win bowl games, to go ahead and win championship games too.
So anytime you get a coach extension, that's a great thing. So great leader from Coach Helton, brings great attitude and work ethic every day. And like he hit on as far as the commitment from the university, the administration with the facilities and things like that, that shows Coach is committed to staying here and winning here. So that's a great job to come to each and every day.
Just back to the setup that you guys have, how does that work on game day? I mean, who's the voice that's calling plays? Is that to be determined? How's that going to work for you guys?
I think it's kind of to be determined, right? I mean, we got spring day one today, so we'll see what that looks like. But he can call it one day, I call it one day by period, and just kind of see where it goes from there.
The name of the game is winning ball games. So whoever put us in the best situation to win ball games, that's who's going to be calling plays on game day. And it's not an ego thing, man. So the name of the game is when we walk out the field, did we win or did we lose, right? It's 1-0. So we'll go through spring and fall camp. Whoever gives the best chance to win ball games, that's what we're calling on game day.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.